はい、どうも、星です。前回の投稿から1日しか空いてません。調子いいですね。まあ、バルヘイムもかなり落ち着いてきて、再びやることがなくなったんで、また頑張れてます。それでは、どうぞ。
Now we're gonna talk about neutral. Probably the most the most important thing when you're playing a Smash, unless like you're playing min and you just have to do the same moves over and over. Joker's neutral is basically two things: spacing. Well, I'm sorry, three. Spacing, movement, and camping. Camping is definitely the most important thing. Movement, as you know, Joker is a really free character. He's one of those characters that can literally do what he wants. He can move around just the way he wants. That's why, like, if you're a player that has like knowledge with movement characters, I think you'll go really well with this character. His movement is literally what makes everything. You can dodge moves without dodging, yeah. You can also set up a lot of combos, and you can just like run away pretty much like the most out of any character. But combining this movement with what I just said, camping and spacing, will make the character even better. You can use your movement to set up some options, like, I don't know, forcing your opponent to shield with your projectiles. Then you approach little by little with your nair spacing and stuff. Eventually you will get it, you will get a grab, and that will pretty much what the character wants, right? Because in my opinion, this character really needs the grabs. If he just goes for like combos with no grabs, it will probably not work pretty well. Down tilt and up tilt are really good for that, but basically all you want to do and all your options to neutral are going to lead into the grab that's gonna give you the most out of anything. You can use your movement, your double jump, your short hop, and your full hop. That will be really good when you want to space. Remember that Joker doesn't really have the same range as like any other sword character. For example, Lucina. That's why you always want to like be more careful. Your projectiles will be useful for that, but at the end of the day, you cannot really be fighting everyone with solo projectiles, right? So you gotta go in at some point, and that's where cross-ups are really good. Not many characters have really good actual options behind them. That's why you really want to cross-up them. You can get a backer, you can get a nair, you can still get a grab. That's also pretty good. Spacing, well, I mean, pretty sure you know that. Spacing, your best moves are nair, it's 2 hits. So like if you miss the first one, you will be able to get the second one. Well, downer is basically going to do the same thing as nair. At low percentage, you want to use... To be honest, if you were asking me, I would literally tell you that like if you have nair, I don't know why you should be using downer, because it literally does the same thing, and I think it does like around the same damage. I'm not sure about that. I actually never cared, because I always go for nair. Like, nair is just a better move overall because like, well, it's 2 hits, and like, well, you short hop, you go for the first hit. If you miss, you can also just go back with your second hit and you will still be safe. That's really important. So you can use downer to set up some options. I remember that downer will always send forward Joker, so that's also really good to know. But yeah, you don't necessarily have to use it. And of course, back air, that is going to be really strong. It's probably going to be your main tool when you just want to like have someone out of your range, and that's going to be really good, specifically when you have our standing, like I just explained that. And anything else, that's just going to be gun, side B, dash tag when you see an opening, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so neutral game is probably going to be the same. I will recommend not to use side B too much because, well, it does more damage, it has more range, but it also has more lag, so you might be able to get hit by something like, I don't know, a character like Wolf that can just jump over it and hit you with nair and start a combo, and you will just lose the interaction just by like spamming side B. So you always gotta be really careful with that. And well, basically gun is the same thing. Anything else is same thing. You don't have to do anything differently. And well, another thing, your nair is actually going to be better. So instead of 2 moves, it will have 4 moves. So if you miss one, if you miss the second one, you still have the third and fourth one. So that's what you gotta do. Next up is